Hello everyone and welcome back to Coloring with Haley. This is probably going to be the shortest finished pages video I've ever done, but I was just super busy during February with college and I had no time to color at all. So I colored just a total of 9 pages during the month. And it's not that I haven't been wanting to color, I have. I just have not had time. But the good news is March will be much more free for me than February, so maybe I can actually get some pages colored. Sorry if you hear noise in the background, it's my dog. So first I colored a page out of 50 Romantic Miniatures for Valentine's Day. I only got to 1 page, but I did this cake page, and I saw a lot of people doing this page on Instagram, so I guess it was a very popular page for Valentine's Day. But this one has no glitter on it, but a lot of paint. So the icing on all of these strawberries is done in paint. The icing on these little cookies is done in paint. This paint on here, and the icing on this cake is also done in paint. With some of the highlights, especially on the pink and red, being done in Posca paint rather than these pins here, the Uniball Signos, because the red colors, especially reds and pinks, tend to ghost through, and even if the page is dry, I'm not really sure why, but it'll kind of turn the color of the white highlights red or pink. So I make sure to use Posca paint on things that are red, whereas it ghosted through just a little bit here on the brown chocolate on this strawberry. It wasn't too bad, so I did use the Uniball on that one. Very odd how it does that, only on certain colors. Not really sure why. Maybe red and pink have more pigment to them than other colors. But yeah, this is just a simple one, and I just straight colored this one. I didn't really do any outlining. I didn't start to do that until my later books. I can show you a page I did in here like a long time ago. See, and it was just straight colored. So I don't know, it felt weird to me to start now. I like keeping things uniform, so yeah. This one was just straight colored with a lot of accents. Next up we have Dazzling Animals. I still found the time to do my 2 pages in here. I actually think they're like the first thing I did for February. So first we have this really colorful butterfly and bee page, which is from the cover. I think we're still missing this page from the cover here. Not sure when we'll find that one. But here you go. This one really colorful, so I liked it. Like I've said in the past, I like it when she uses all of the colors. So yeah, I really liked this one. And I like the white outline around like the butterfly and the flower and the bee. I think it looks really good. And then up next we have these cardinal birds. Definitely more of a wintertime page, which is fitting because it's not quite spring yet. But I am seeing a bunch of cardinal birds in the yard, the little females and the males. And I think maybe that this is like the sun is setting, or maybe it's starting to rise, not sure, because it's kind of all orange and red down here and then it goes to blue. So not sure if it'd be rising or setting, but I do like that the background had more color to it. Because there was a cardinal page, I think, at the beginning. Let me look and see. Yeah, there was a cardinal bird at the very beginning and it just kind of had a blue background, so I'm glad this one had some more color to it. We will see what we do for March in that book. Still trying to finish it. Hold on, let me stop that book from falling. There we go. Next up, I have 50 Woodland Miniatures. I did go ahead and purchase this and the prehistoric one, but I'm not going to do a haul because those are the only 2 things I purchased. I like that Camelia's books are so cheap that I can kind of purchase them anytime. But I did this page here with the bear, and I had a piece of a magazine there to prevent some of this glitter from smearing everywhere. As you can see, the bee's wings there are very shimmery. But I did this little bear because I love black bears. I knew I wanted to do this page first. I was trying something different with the outlining on this one. I thought I'd just kind of do the focal point of the image, which is the little bear and his pot of honey, and leave the background simple, and I think I like how it turned out. There is some highlights on here on his toes and on the honey and the pot. And then, like I said, this has a lot of gel pen on it. And I've been keeping that magazine page there because I was worried it would really smear on the back page. It does that sometimes, even after it's dry. I just think because of the amount of glitter on the page itself. So I'm going to put that back and we'll move on to my next book, if those don't all fall. And it's Asian Animals by A.J. Quinnell, or Eclipse Publishing. I'm not really sure if A.J. Quinnell is just one person or if it's like Jade Summer, where it's just like a pen name that the company is using. But I've been enjoying this book. And I did this leopard, I think, because they're Asian animals. So a jaguar would be like South America. So I think this is a leopard, and I love how this one turned out. I've been really enjoying coloring in this book. And this was the last thing I colored for the month. I kind of barely finished this one up in time. But I really enjoy how those turn out. Next up is another book that I would like to try to finish this year, and that's the Matchstick Mouse floral coloring book, because this one's not themed to a certain season. It's got all kinds of different pages in here. And I did several buddy colors in here with Judith, and I need to get around to posting them on Instagram for you guys to see. But I've just been so busy that I don't really even think I've posted most of these pages on Instagram yet that I've shown you so far. In fact, I think I've maybe posted 1 or 2 of them, if even that. So first, I did this page with Judith, and it turned out really good. She did hers in pencil. I like to do mine in markers. We've got the Matchstick Mouse, and he's perhaps in Hawaii at a luau. The little worm down here also has a lei. I like to keep these simple. I just like to color them straight. Nothing else, except I might add a few white accents, which I did here for his whiskers, and I think these are maybe supposed to be sort of like weeds or flowers in the background. These little tiny things here. They're just a stalk with a circle on the end of it. And I did them with white as well, because I'm not really sure what they are. They kind of, to me, maybe remind me of dandelions, you know, once they turn into the one that you can blow on and spread the seeds everywhere. So that's why I've always done them in white, but I'm not really sure what they are supposed to be exactly. But yeah, I really like how this page turned out because I was able to use a lot of bright colors on it because it was nice and tropical. This one I did by myself for Valentine's Day because it just felt like a Valentine's Day page with all the roses and like the little card here. I don't have nice enough handwriting that I felt comfortable writing something on the card. I feel like it would look terrible. So I just left it blank, and I tried to do as many shades of red and pink as I could for the roses. And I gave the mouse a pink hat too. And then again I did the whiskers with the white gel pen. But that's it for this page. I like how it turned out. And then Judith and I did this one together too. And we both ended up using a lot of pastel colors. I got out my pastel Ohuhu markers for the whole page. And it's not quite as light as it looks on camera. I feel like this blue on these flowers here is a lot darker than it's showing up on camera. But it does look pretty cute. I really like how the pastel colors turned out. I think that these are perhaps bluebells, but originally I thought they were tulips, but tulips don't quite look like that, do they? I'm not great with flowers. The tulips wouldn't be upside down. So, oh well, I made them whatever colors. And I did use a little bit of white again on the whiskers, and there were just these sort of little lines here in the background, there, and there, that were just like 2 lines, and I wasn't exactly sure what they were supposed to be. I think perhaps they might be showing the movement of the flowers a little bit. So I just went over them in white to kind of make them blend in to the page a little bit more. And my final page is out of Prehistoric Miniatures because, of course, I had to color a page in it. As soon as I got it, I'm hoping to work more in it next month. But I also did this one with Judith. She picked out this really cute page here with the mom and baby dinosaur. And I wanted to make the dinosaurs kind of colors that matched. So I thought yellow dinosaur might have a green baby. And I did use glitter gel pen on their spots. And I used the dual metallics. So the light I have shining right now for my camera the spots on this dinosaur look more blue than green, but they are actually green, and these look more green than yellow, but they are yellow. It's just that the way I have the light shining for my camera right now, since they are the dual metallic, it's catching them in that other color. I did want to do the spots like inverse of each other. And then I used lots of warm colors on the rest of it. I made all the plants funky colors since they're prehistoric plants, so we can kind of make them whatever color. You know, this grass down here didn't have to be green, it could be red. And Judith's turned out really, really cute as well. I know she posted hers on Instagram, like I said. I need to get around to posting mine, but I just have not had the time. I've been so busy this February. But this page turned out really cute, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I did the same thing where I kind of just did the outlining on the dinosaurs, which were the focal point of the image, rather than the plants in the background. And I think I like how it turned out, so I might start doing that in the future on some of the pages. Not really sure. But yeah, that's it for this month. Those are all my finished pages. I know it's not a lot. It's hardly any for me. I usually do at least double that, but like I said, I've just been so busy. Hopefully I have more to show you in March. Thank you guys so much for watching.